I just came from attending Strategy World last week in Las Vegas, and in today's video, I want to share with you some of the lessons learned, the main takeaways, and of course, I'll share with you a little bit of how the event unfolds. So stay there. I hope you guys like this one. All right, so first things first, what is the Strategy World? Well, that's basically the strategy annual event that took place this year in Las Vegas. The event actually is a 2-day event, but if you go to the agenda, to the website itself, you will see that it actually starts on a Sunday. There are some sales events first, then on Monday there are some like education courses and certification, but the event itself starts on a Tuesday. I would say it this way. That's my view, by the way. Of course, it starts on a Tuesday with the two main keynotes. The first one was the one held by Fong Li, the president and CEO of Strategy, entitled Three Funerals and a Wedding. It was a very interesting one because it mentioned some of the dying technologies, I would say, things like SaaS applications, data warehouses, and also BI applications. Those things kind of coming to an end at some point in the future, and then giving birth or giving place to a new beginning or to a wedding of a semantic layer or of a new era of AI-powered applications, in this case, powered by Mosaic. Then at 10 a.m., Saurabh Abhyankar, the CPO of Strategy, he gave another keynote, this one entitled Freedom to Innovate. And during that one, folks were able to see some of the cool things that Strategy is doing with Mosaic, with AI, with agents, and of course the future, the roadmap of those different technologies in the company. Then later in that day, we had like a few different sessions covering expert talks, customer panels. And as you will see here, I had the pleasure to go and talk about one of the teams that I like the most, this one here, from chaos to clarity, AI accelerated data modeling that drives impact. During that 30-minute session, I shared with attendants how they can leverage AI on top of Mosaic to make the creation of the semantic layer a much faster and better process. Of course, the event continues with other sessions, education ones, customer panel ones, very interesting ones during that, let's say that first day of the event. Of course, during that day, we also had like a Bitcoin keynote led by Mr. Michael Saylor, the founder and executive chairman of Strategy. He talked about digital credit. It was a very interesting topic. I strongly encourage you guys to go and learn more about that topic as well. Then on the second day of the event, Wednesday, and again, and here you see in the agenda that's not necessarily the second day, but in my point of view, I would say that was the official or the correct second day. We started that day with a few other sessions, expert talks. There were also education workshops, really interesting ones, because this way folks, customers, prospects, they were able to learn strategy with hands-on exercises, really interesting ones. And then the event continued with other customer sessions, panels, and in the afternoon, again, I had the pleasure to go and deliver another session. This time, the session I had the pleasure to deliver was a session on pursuing a bring your own analytics tools approach. So I basically show how customers can leverage other analytics tools other than strategy, things like Tableau, Power BI, Click, to consume data from a single version of the truth, from a single semantic layer. It was quite an interesting topic. I like this one as well. Probably you guys have seen videos here in my channel where I show all these different concepts. All right. And then, of course, the event continue with other main topics and the customer sharing their experiences and so forth. Well, that was the second day, the main one. I would say the two main ones. But again, on Thursday, the event, let's say, officially, or I don't know if unofficially, but I would say officially continued with education courses and certifications. All right, so customers were able to do on-site certifications and cover topics like project architect, departmental analyst, and that was basically the end of the event. All right, so that's how the event unfolded. Now let's talk a bit more about the main takeaways. Well, if you ask me what were the things that I liked the most, I would say certainly it was the way we're seeing AI taking over most of the functions that we used to deliver with strategy in the universal semantic layer, in the standard one, using Mosaic. So Mosaic is taking over most of the project architecting things that we used to do manually. So I certainly like that part. I also enjoyed, for example, the roadmap sessions where we mention more specifically the open semantic interface. In other words, the ability to have strategy and other semantic layers talking to each other. So that's going to be achieved soon. It's a very nice topic. And personally, the topic that I like the most, the top one in my point of view, is ontologies. What is ontologies in this case, right? It's quite a strange name. Well, it's basically the ability to have a semantic layer that is way more advanced than the current one. In other words, it's one that contains not only relationships, rules, hierarchies, but also workflows, descriptions, actions, all these things connected together. For example, an attribute like customer, if you think about ontology, a customer asks or order a product, right? A customer places an order, I would say. Those are the things that the universal semantic layer, powered by Mosaic, by the way, will be able to support in the near future. So that's a very interesting topic, and it will certainly open the doors for more advanced use cases as well. Now, I would say on the networking piece, I also really enjoy the possibility to meet person, to talk with experts that we normally see only here in YouTube or LinkedIn or via team meetings, right? Zoom. It was really nice to catch up with those folks, exchange experiences. So that was a very positive experience as well. I'm definitely looking forward to the next world event, which will take place next year. But yeah, these were the main ones. I hope you guys liked knowing more about the event. Of course, this is my view here in the channel. It's not the company view. But yes, I just wanted to give you guys a bit more of an understanding on what we do during the event, how it unfolds. And I hope you guys enjoyed this special episode. As I normally say, well, as I always say, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next corner.